Madame. We're just going to go over putting extensions in our very beautiful model here today. She's volunteered to help me show you how it's done. Just for some people that have never used clip-on hair extensions before, it's just a basically simple, very simple how-to video. Okay? Okay, so basically what we're going to be working with today are these strips. And it's a strip of real hair, probably what you purchased actually in your pack. And it's just got these clips at the back. You snap them open, snap shut. Some people don't actually know that they snap open and shut, but they do. That's how they get attached to your hair. And you have them in all these different colours, and at Madame we sell the different flashes as well. So if you want a bit of pink in your hair and you don't want to dye your hair, you can just clip it in. It's exactly the same as a wider strip, except smaller. These are just the 1-inch flashes. So let's say our model here wanted a bit of pink in her hair. All she'd have to do is get one of these flashes, lift up wherever she wanted it, snap it open just like I've done there, snap open, snap shut, lift up her hair, okay, so just slide it in place there, and snap shut. And then you bring it back over, bring the hair back over, and that's all there is to it. And you can cut it to your own length, you can curl it, you can straighten it, whatever you want. But it just saves you having to dye your hair every time you want a different colour in your hair. Okay, so like I was saying, we're going to use the clip-on hair extensions today. And whenever I'm putting in these extensions, I like to start from the bottom of the head and work my way up to the top. So this model's got her hair all nice and clean and straight, so that helps. Don't worry if it's not clean or anything. It does need to be clean every time you put them in, but, you know, it helps. Also, what I was going to say is, if you have problems with, if you have got very fine hair, if you want to maybe just back comb it at the roots, if you just back comb it slightly at the roots, that will make the clips stick into the hair, as opposed to if you had really fine hair and you find the clips don't stick. Even though they are very secure, I find back combing helps. Okay, so as you can see, our model's got quite fairly long hair actually, but I find you can use extensions as long as your hair is even just this long. You know, if it was even shorter, much shorter than hers, you can still use them. My hair is quite short and I still use them, so don't worry about if your hair is not as long as models or not. It's fine. I'm going to mix up the colours today because I find some people don't really think about mixing up the colours, and sometimes it actually looks much better than it would if it was all just the one colour. So I'm going to use black and blonde. So we start off with a 4-inch because a 4-inch is specifically pre-cut to fit into the side, you know, just the back of the model's head. It's just to save you, because, for example, say if you were to get a 10-inch, the 10-inch would be too wide, you know, it'd be overlapping. It'd be very hard to fit a 10-inch back there. So I always tend to like the 4 inches right for the back of the head. So whenever I'm doing it, as you've seen there, I've left quite a bit of hair at the bottom, and the reason why I've done this is just so she can tie it up if she wants to. You know, she's not restricted to having it just out. But if I was to put this extension right, you know, there at the bottom, it'd look quite messy. Especially if you were to tie up, you'd definitely see the clips. Okay, so that's one 4-inch. And then you take about ½ an inch or so of hair, bring it down, and like I say, you will get used to this, you know, with time. The more you practice, the more you'll get comfortable with doing this by yourself. But at the start, you can ask your friend to help you, whatever makes you feel more comfortable. But I tend to find it's quite easy to do these things. And it should take you no more than 15 minutes tops, you know, in the mornings, or if you're going for a night out. In a full set, I usually recommend people get 3 of these 4 inches, 2 6 inches, which are these ones over here, 6 inches there, okay, and 1 10-inch. But that's just my recommendation. Some people also like to use 3 10-inches and 1 6-inch, just depending on your own requirements, how thick your hair is, what type of cut you got, just whatever suits you. So we're back onto the 4 inches. Like I say, snap open, snap shut. And because it's real hair, you can also use any type of heat you want on it. So you can GHD it, you can straighten it, you can curl it, you can cut it, whatever you want to do. And you can see already, you know, her hair stops there, and we're already adding, this is just 2 strips clipped in, we've already added that much on. So it's just the most non-invasive way as well to add extensions onto your hair. You don't have to worry about it breaking your hair, you know, it's not too fiddly, and you can just take them out when you want. Generally, I recommend people don't go swimming with them, you know, things like that. You can wash them as well because it's real hair, but I'd recommend you take them out of your hair to wash them and just be gentle with it. As you can imagine, anything is subject to wear and tear. Yeah. So you're making a straight line, semicircle around the head, as straight line as possible. It doesn't need to be, you know, very, very straight at the same time. It'd be good to have some sort of order. Okay, so now we're on to the 6 inches. We've got 3 4-inch strips in here, basically. I'll just show you. See? 1 4-inch there, another 4-inch there, and one right in the center at the bottom. So you can see the black's coming through right at the bottom, which is really nice. So we're on to our 6s. I'm going to use 2 6s. And we're now onto our blondes, now that we've used our black, which is more similar to the model's hair. So that's 1 strip clipped in, if you'll just zoom in again. So you can see exactly how that goes in, okay? And it's really secure. Sorry to tug your hair back out, but it's really secure. So you can shake your head around if you're going out or whatever, it's all good. Close to the front as possible, that we can get away with anyway. Snapping in place, and same again here. So it's all pretty much in. Okay, get that brush. Then we take our hair back on top, and that's us done. Sorry. So I'm combing it in and rotate around. As you can see, there's absolutely no clips. It completely just looks like our own hair, you know? And you can see it's quite thick as well, you know, it's not just at the front, it's not just at the back, it's all over, you know. You can see this is what the model looks like, okay? You see the black's coming through right at the bottom, you know, not too much colour, just a little bit of cascada going on, I suppose. But I'm feeling I'd like to get a bit more black in there, you know. Just take a flash anywhere you want it. Say about there you want a bit more black coming through. A bit emo-y, it's cool. You know? So that's 1 flash. Let's say you wanted one over on this side as well. Same again. So that's looking quite nice. You know, and instantly that just added just a wee bit more colour. So we want to straighten it, so what are we going to do? We're just going to take a tail comb, or any comb, it doesn't matter. And your regular straighteners, you can use GHDs or whatever you like. I'm just using these ones because I prefer these ones. Any straighteners, any heat will do, and you can just straighten it all as if it was like your own hair. And that will just smooth it. Just to curve it a little bit as well if you want, you know. And of course you can hairspray it and wax it or whatnot, you know, whatever you want to do. Okay, so, and then you can see 100% real hair. Synthetic hair doesn't do that. It would melt. So you can have it lovely and curly just like that. If you zoom in so you can see the colours, she's just got a bit of a pink flash, she's got black, she's got her own blonde as well.